In the heart of a forgotten forest, nestled between tangled roots and whispering trees, stood Blackwood Manor, abandoned for decades. Its imposing structure was a ghostly silhouette against the night sky. Ivy clung to its stone walls like skeletal fingers, and broken windows were dark, empty eyes peering out into the abyss. The wind howled through the corridors, carrying tales of sorrow and terror. Local legends spoke of a family that had once called this chilling manor home. The Blackwoods were a revered lineage, known for their wealth and influence, but whispers of dark rituals and forbidden practices tainted their reputation. One fateful night, the entire family vanished without a trace, leaving only blood-stained rooms and fearful murmurs in their wake. As time passed, the manor became a void where no soul dared to tread. Those who ventured inside spoke of shadows that moved on their own, eerie laughter echoing through the halls, and a suffocating sense of dread that clung to their very bones. It became known as the House of Lost Souls. One stormy evening, a group of intrepid paranormal investigators decided to uncover the truth buried within Blackwood Manor. Armed with cameras, EVP devices, and a determination to face the unknown, they crossed the threshold. The atmosphere inside was stifling. The air thick with secrets. Old portraits lined the walls, eyes seemingly following their every move. An ancient grandfather clock stood frozen in time, its hands forever paused at midnight. Suddenly, the lights flickered, casting ominous shadows that danced across their faces. Whispers filled the air, unintelligible yet chilling. Door hinges creaked loudly, as if moved by invisible hands. One of the investigators, Sarah, felt a sudden cold touch on her shoulder, sending a shiver down her spine. She turned, but there was nothing there, nothing but darkness. The main living room was the epicenter of the activity. Objects floated in midair, then crashed to the ground with force. The fireplace roared to life without warning, casting a ghastly glow. As they set up their equipment, a deafening silence filled the room. It was the calm before the storm. Without warning, an apparition appeared, a translucent figure of a woman in 19th-century attire. Her sorrowful eyes met Sarah's, conveying untold suffering. The figure reached out, as if pleading for help, then vanished as suddenly as she had appeared. Panic set in among the group. One of the EVP devices crackled to life, a distorted voice whispering, "Leave, now." Ignoring the warning, they pressed on, determined to uncover the truth. As the night wore on, the hauntings grew more violent. Doors slammed shut, trapping them in rooms filled with despair. The sense of foreboding was overwhelming, nearly driving them mad. Finally, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber behind a bookshelf. Inside, they found an old journal, its pages filled with cryptic writings and sketches of dark rituals. It was the diary of Matilda Blackwood, the matriarch of the ill-fated family. The final entry revealed a horrifying attempt to bind their spirits to the manor, seeking immortality through unspeakable means. The last line read, "We are trapped forever in this nightmarish existence." Realizing the gravity of their discovery, the investigators knew they had to leave. As they made their way to the exit, the house seemed to resist, every step heavier than the last. They burst through the front door just as the manor's ghostly inhabitants wailed in unison. Blackwood Manor stood silent once more, its secrets returning to the shadows.